Coming up on this episode of Auto Show TV, we'll compare the 2018 Jeep Compass and Jeep Cherokee with Elmwood. Plus, up close at Tasca with the 2018 Ford F-150 pickups. There's a lot to consider. Also, servicing your car at the new Greco Collision Center in Johnston. And a trip to Toyota of Dartmouth to compare the Toyota Camry and Corolla. Which is best for you? All that and more next on Auto Show TV.
Yes, on
Seriously?
a dealer plate.
Well,
It's my employee.
was.
Yeah. Won't see him at the Christmas party.
It's Auto Show TV.
Good morning, welcome to Auto Show TV this morning. I'm John Coletto. We're at Tasca Ford in Seekonk. Well, this bad boy needs no introduction. Of course, it's the Ford F-150 pickup. It really is incredible the kinds of improvements and things that Ford has done with this vehicle in just the last few years, between the aluminum body and the high-strength steel that they use to the interior amenities, the safety and the technology. And we're going to check it out, the Ford F-150 here on the show. Carl Tasca Jr. is going to be coming out in just a little bit to join us. But in the meantime, let's get started. So there are a number of possibilities and a lot to consider if you're in the market for that smaller to mid-size SUV. Dennis Freeman from Elmwood Auto Group. Jeep gives you two terrific choices, the Compass and the Cherokee. Let's compare these two vehicles today.
Let's do that, John. Here they are, the all-new Jeep Compass and the Jeep Cherokee. At first glance, they do look very similar in size, but there's a lot of differences between the two, so let's take a closer look. Starting with the all-new Jeep Compass, which was redesigned for 2017 and a half, and it was rebuilt and redesigned from the ground up with all new suspension, all new steering components. I have previous Compass owners that get into the new Compass and they're very pleasantly surprised. A lot of people have said it looks like a mini Grand Cherokee, and it does, and it also rides as nice as a Grand Cherokee. The big difference between the Compass and the Cherokee is that the Compass only offers a 4-cylinder engine. You can get a 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic paired with that 4-cylinder engine, but the 4-cylinder is the only option. But this vehicle, as far as gas mileage, is unparalleled, 32 plus on the highway, which is fantastic for a mid-size SUV.
And size-wise and interior cargo and things like that, pretty similar?
Very similar. Actually, when we open up the back, you'll see that there's not a big difference in cargo space. There's not a big difference in leg room, headroom, or shoulder room. Both vehicles have a 60-40 split folding seat that you can fold down one side or the other. Both vehicles have a front passenger fold flat seat for long items such as 2x4s or surfboards, fishing poles, whatever long items you might want to carry. But again, the biggest difference is that 6-cylinder engine. And again, if you do need that extra space, just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, the Cherokee would be the option for you. And just like the Compass with the 4-cylinder on the Cherokee, you get 30 plus miles per gallon on the highway. Again, very impressive. And high 20s with the V6. The 9-speed automatic allows you with the V6 to also tow up to 5,000 pounds when properly equipped. And that is a big difference between the 4-cylinder. So for those people who might be towing, they would want to take a look at the Cherokee.
Dennis, tell us about the safety and safety technology in these two vehicles.
Both vehicles are heavily equipped with safety features. Both vehicles have 7 airbags, 3 in the front as well as 4 around the sides. Both vehicles have front and rear crumple zones, side impact beams in the doors, breakaway motor mounts from the engine. There's actually pressure points on the hood where the hood will bend rather than stay straight, possibly coming through the windshield and injuring any occupants. And both vehicles are available with some high-end options that you'd normally see on luxury SUVs.
And I know both vehicles offer a lot of creature comforts.
They sure do. Creature comforts including leather seats, heated seats, ventilated seats, keyless enter and go. Again, key never has to leave your pocket or pocketbook. Simply press the inside of the keypad on the door. The doors will unlock. When you exit the vehicle, press the button. All the doors will lock. Full panoramic sky view sunroofs, and the list goes on and on.
Now, what if you don't want a lot of those creature comforts and you just like to get into the base model of either the Compass or the Cherokee? What are we talking here?
Great question, John. So both the Compass and the Cherokee start off with a sport model. That's the entry-level model, available in either two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. That starts in the low 20s. With the Compass, with the current incentives and rebates, you're actually a little under 20. Then you step up to the Latitude in both models, nicely equipped, available power seats, heated steering wheel. And then you step up to the Limited model in both vehicles. And again, that's when you get your full leather seats, ventilated seats, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning. The Jeep lineup has actually won more Kelley Blue Book resale value awards than any other domestic brand, and that says a lot. So again, where leasing is based on residuals, high residuals equal low payments, so great lease deals.
How's your inventory of these two vehicles?
Inventory, John, is great. These are two of our best sellers, so we try to stock as many as possible in every color, equipped every which way that our customers would want. And we know that the midsize SUV segment is a tough segment. It's packed with all sorts of tough competition. But anybody who may be considering either a midsize SUV or even a crossover for that matter should really put the Jeep Compass and the Jeep Cherokee on their radar. And with a great warranty, great deals, and a history of great reliability, definitely two vehicles that you should consider. And I'd like to invite anybody and everybody who may be interested in a newer used SUV to come down to Elmwood Auto Group in East Providence, Rhode Island, and get a great deal.
Joan Dakotas was my mom. She was a wife, sister, mother, grandmother, teacher, philanthropist, and a lung cancer patient. My mom was able to live with her disease for 15 years before she passed away in 2011. She fought a very brave fight. And what is so sad is that she passed away from lung cancer, yet she was never a smoker. To honor my mom's memory, we created the Joan Dakotas Foundation. She is the inspiration behind our mission. Our mission is to support promising clinical trials and raise awareness for lung cancer. Our goal is to help find a cure and keep this disease at bay permanently.
The Subaru Share the Love initiative is something that Subaru started many years ago. For 2017, we've decided to partner with the Joan Dakotas Foundation. Lung cancer and lung disease affect almost every family. We're supporting the Joan Dakotas Foundation for the great work that they do with Brown University and their clinical trials that benefit so many local people who are battling lung cancer.
My mom was able to live with her disease for 15 years due to her participation in experimental clinical drug trials. The Joan Dakotas Foundation then met with members of the Brown University Oncology Research Group, otherwise known as BRUOG, and Mass General Hospital to see how we could best maximize our efforts and fund the most promising clinical trials available today. The work they do is extraordinary.
The Brown University Oncology Research Group is a nonprofit central coordinating office that performs investigator-initiated clinical trials, meaning we write and lead trials developed by the faculty of the Brown University Medical School. These are local physicians, not pharmaceutical companies or national organizations. Our goal is to provide Rhode Island residents the ability to remain in-state for their cancer treatment without compromising their access to novel cancer trials.
The Joan Dakotas Foundation was able to host several galas over the past few years and raise dollars that exceeded our expectations. Because of this, we were able to strengthen our collaboration with BRUOG and fund 2 non-small cell lung cancer trials, in addition to supporting many patients currently enrolled in clinical research trials.
Lung cancer is the most common cause of cancer death, accounting for about 1 in 4 cancer deaths. BRUOG has developed some of the most important treatments in lung cancer over the years. For example, the standard treatment for stage 3 lung cancer was developed by BRUOG through one of our trials.
During the Share the Love event, Subaru of America and Anchor Subaru will donate $250 for every vehicle sold between November 15th and the end of the year. So you get a great vehicle while supporting local lung cancer research.
The Brown University Oncology Research Group would like to thank Anchor Subaru for partnering with the Joan Dakotas Foundation. This partnership will allow BRUOG to continue to make strides in our lung cancer research.
Anchor Subaru is proud to dedicate our Share the Love initiative with the Joan Dakotas Foundation. Lung cancer is a terrible thing, but progress is being made towards research, treatment, and a cure right here in Rhode Island.
My mom would not have been able to survive for 15 years without participating in clinical research drug trials. The Joan Dakotas Foundation would like to thank Brian Benoit, everyone at Anchor Subaru, and all of their customers for helping us support the local advancement of lung cancer research.
Next up, we learn about the Ford F-150 pickup. You're watching Auto Show TV.
The official auto loan provider of Autoshow TV is Navigant Credit Union for all your new, used, and classic car and truck financing needs.
I'm Joe Andruzzi, former guard from your New England football team. I know a good lineup when I see one. And let me tell you, Cerrone, Chevy, Buick, GMC's lineup is unbeatable. They've sized up their competition so you don't have to. With their Priority 1 pricing, their first price is your lowest price. All of their Chevys, Buicks, GMCs are priced to beat their competition. Priority 1 pricing, only at Cerrone's on Route 1 in South Attleboro or online at cerronegm.com.
I love Navigant Credit Union.
Elmwood is your Ram destination in southern New England. Since 1962, we've been providing our customers with exceptional service and value in a family-friendly atmosphere that has always been pressure-free. And this month, during the Big Finish event, lease a Ram 1500 Express for $259 a month or save up to $11,000 off. Or lease a Ram 1500 Bighorn for $289 a month or save up to $12,000 off. Elmwood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 44 in East Providence, or online at elmwoodcdjr.com.
Well, here at Tasker Ford in Seekonk, I think the easy decision for guys is to choose the Ford F-150 pickup. What might be a little more difficult is to decide which trim level is best, and then you've got all the options and accessories. Carl Tasker Jr., right? There's about a gazillion choices when it comes to the F-150.
Absolutely, John. The F-150 has been the best-selling truck, I guess I can say, in the universe, for longer than I've been alive, and I'm not as young as I used to be. It's also the best-selling vehicle in our lineup out of all the vehicles we sell by quite a bit. So it's interesting because you can go from a basic work truck all the way to a $75,000 luxury truck to an SVT Raptor that can win off-road races. So there really is an F-150 for everyone.
Terrific. Well, let's start right here with the STX Ford F-150. What are people going to get when they choose this vehicle?
The STX is probably our best-selling trim level. It comes in the Super Cab, which is a door and a half, or the Super Crew, which is the 2 full-size doors, which is the one I like the most, quite frankly. And with the STX, you get a bunch of options that come standard that really make this probably the perfect everyday truck until you want to get a little fancier. You get 20-inch wheels. In this particular one, you get the 2.7-liter EcoBoost. You get the latest version of Ford's infotainment interface system, Sync version 3, Sirius satellite radio, backup camera, running boards. It also has an XL Sport appearance package. So it's a good-looking truck, has everything you really need in a truck.
But yet it seems to me that when you see them on the road, it's almost like there are no two that are exactly identical.
No, this is a great truck. If you want to add some bells and whistles or customize the truck to your needs, you can get pretty carried away with an F-150.
Yeah, and that's part of the fun of it for guys, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Carl, as we move up in trim level, we go to the XLT. It's almost a completely different front grille look, isn't it?
The XLT is our second best-selling trim level. You step up to the XLT, you get the chrome appearance package, which it's Rhode Island, it's New England. Chrome is good. We like chrome. The XLT is a good step up for someone who doesn't want kind of the monochromatic look of the STX, but doesn't want to pay maybe for all the bells and whistles in the Lariat.
But still, there's a ton of options and accessories to dress this baby
There's
up.
sport appearance packages with different wheels. There's a number of engine combinations. There's different interior combinations, moonroofs. You can make an XLT be as expensive as a Lariat.
And if this isn't enough, we can graduate on up to the Lariat.
When you start to get to the Lariat, you're really starting to step up from functional sporty truck to luxury truck.
Yeah.
The Lariat's about 20% of our volume. You get a different chrome package, different wheel, heated and cooled leather seats. You can get the Lariat Ultimate package with heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, twin panel moonroof, several different engines, including the high output 3.5 liter, which makes, I want to say, John, 470 foot-pounds of torque from a V6, which is insane. And one thing we also do, we use a spray-in bed liner that we do ourselves at our facility in Cranston, so it is incredibly durable. And the good thing with the F-150, whether you go with the STX, you go with the Lariat, the Limited, they're all capable. You don't have to buy a certain trim level to get reliability, to get the performance, to get the durability that people come to expect from the Blue Oval. You're just really picking, what amenities do I want? Do I want a long bed? Do I want a shorter bed? Do I want 4 doors? Do I want 2.5 doors? But either way, it's still an F-150. It's still the most reliable, most dependable, I think the best truck on the planet. But I'm slightly biased. 10 years ago, a truck rode like a truck.
Right.
Rode hard, didn't have the nicest interior, you sacrificed the comfort for what you could do with the truck.
Right.
When Ford went to the aluminum body and took 700 pounds out of the truck, completely transformed how it handles, how it rides. The new interiors, really in 2017, I think they took a quantum leap. The seats are more comfortable. With a lot of the technology, Sync 3, Apple CarPlay, you can get an incredible amount of work done safely in this vehicle between talk to text, hands-free calling. It also has a Wi-Fi, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot. So if your kids are in the back seat with their iPads, they can go about their business. But really it's taking what was 25, 30 years ago made for work. Now it's for everything.
Yep.
I mean, it's not unusual to see the same F-150 that was at a job site at 10 o'clock in the morning be parked in front of a very nice restaurant at 10 o'clock at night, and you pull up in a loaded F-150, turn heads.
Not bad. Carl, a lot of reasons to love the Ford F-150.
Of course.
Why Tasca Ford?
Why Tasca Ford? Well, why not? We're celebrating our 75th year in business, 4th generation family owned and operated. Now what that means is there are people who have devoted their lives to this company. My grandfather, my father, my cousins, and now some of our kids are coming into the business. So we care. We want to satisfy our customers. My Ford sales manager has been with me for 20 years. My top salespeople have been with me for over 15 years. We have a level of longevity in the market you are not going to find at another dealership. We also have by far the most robust service departments in the market. In our Cranston store, we have a dedicated truck center. It's the largest facility of its kind in the Northeast. Dedicated truck technicians, dedicated equipment, pickup and delivery service. Our Seekonk store right behind you also has an enormous service department. So we're not just here to sell you a truck and move on with our lives. We want to service you. And we like to say that in the last 75 years, no one has sold, serviced, or satisfied more Ford truck customers than Tasca. And based on our research, it's true.
Carl, I think you forgot something.
Yes, I'm contractually obligated to say you will be satisfied.
Next, a tour of the new Greco Collision Center. You're watching Autoshow TV.
I love navigating credit union.
Hyundai of Newport is your local top-rated Hyundai dealership. During the Hyundai Holiday Sales Event, we have Santa Fe Sport and Ioniq Blue leases starting at just $159 a month. Plus, all Hyundais come with America's best warranty, which gives you peace of mind knowing you're covered. And don't forget that Hyundai of Newport has a free pickup and delivery service for all your needs, as well as a fleet of free loaner cars. Hurry in before these Santa Fe Sport and Ioniq Blue deals end. Better as Hyundai of Newport.
There's a lot of talk out there about new car pricing. Who has the best? Confused? Actually, it's very simple. The lowest price is Factory Direct, and Factory Direct pricing is an Anchor Subaru exclusive. We've just completed the all-new Anchor Subaru, so Subaru has rewarded us with special access to Factory Direct pricing. To have the lowest price, you must have the lowest cost. That's only natural.
The lowest cost is factory direct, and it's only at the #1 Subaru dealer in Southern New England, Anchor Subaru.
Happy Honda Days from Sakuchi Honda. For a limited time, we're offering our best zero down payment lease deals on Civics, Accords, Fits, and CRVs. And we have 2018s arriving daily. Visit Sakuchi Honda in Middletown or online at sakuchi.com. The best deal made easy is closer than you think.
S-A-C-C-U-C-C-I, Sakuchi, it's the name to drive.
Here at Toyota of Dartmouth and Ken, we've got the 2018 Camry, 2018 Corolla. Those who are considering one of these two vehicles might also be comparing with the other, right? And vice versa. So let's compare the similarities and differences between the Camry and the Corolla.
Okay. As far as the similarities, the most exciting new thing that Toyota offers on all of their vehicles now is the Toyota Safety Sense.
Right.
Toyota Safety Sense includes things like radar cruise control, lane departure alert, pre-collision system, pedestrian detection system, automatic high beam. So there are a lot of safety features that people are really starting to want.
Absolutely. And so both vehicles offer the Toyota Safety Sense.
They do.
What else between the two?
Other similarities include things like leather, navigation, sunroofs, alloy wheels, fog lights. There are things that you can get in every car, every trim level, pretty much.
Right. All right, so how about some differences? Obviously, the first one is size. The Corolla's a little smaller.
It is, it is. If you're looking for great, reliable transportation, great gas mileage, comfortable, easy on the wallet, Corolla's the car you're going to look at.
Yep, lower base starting price.
Exactly. If you're looking for something, under the $20,000 range, you're going to want to look at a Corolla.
But it's still big enough to seat 5 adults
Absolutely,
comfortably.
absolutely. And again, it's comfortable, it's quiet, it has that Toyota reliability. You really can't go wrong in any of these vehicles that you choose.
Right. Well, let's compare the two engines because obviously the Camry has a little more powerful engine.
Absolutely. So they both have a 4-cylinder motor.
Yep.
The Corolla has the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder, whereas the Camry has a 2.5. This is a CVT transmission, which allows it to, again, get better gas mileage, whereas the new 18 Camry has the 8-speed automatic transmission.
Right. And you can also get a V6
in
the Camry, so if you really want the extra power.
That's a distinction. So if you're looking for something with a V6, then again, you're going to have to move over to the Camry.
Okay. How about gas mileage? Let's compare the two.
Yeah, gas mileage is fantastic. They're very, very similar. I mean, they both average in the low to mid 30s for fuel economy, so you can't go wrong in either model.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people would think the Corolla is going to do much better with gas mileage, but the numbers are almost
identical. It's not really the case. The Camry, again, redesigned for 18, because it has that 8-speed transmission, it really has increased the fuel economy, so they're very, very similar.
And there are some features available on the Camry, of course, that aren't available on the Corolla.
Right. Things like heads-up display, which is just
nice.
it's a really cool feature. So it actually shows you on your window,
windshield,
your windshield, the speed that you're traveling in. If you have your navigation going, it'll display turn-by-turn directions. It's again, it's just another safety feature to allow you to not have to look down at a screen.
Exactly. What else?
Other things are blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. So again, when you're backing up and there's somebody coming from either side of you, it will actually warn you that somebody's coming. It'll also warn you on your sides when you're on the highway that there's somebody on either side of you that way as well.
And if you opt for the Camry, you get Entune 3.0. Tell us about that.
That's the latest and greatest generation of Toyota's radio. Some of the upgraded features for that are things like Scout GPS Link with moving maps. What that gives you is a map that works with your smartphone that displays on the screen on the car, and it will display turn-by-turn directions for you. More excitingly, there's a new app for your smartphone where you can actually remote start the Camry right from your phone.
Right from your phone.
Right from your phone.
That's amazing. Either way, Ken, Corolla or Camry, customers are going to get an awful lot for their money, a lot of value in these two Toyotas.
Absolutely. Again, if you're looking for something under the $20,000 price point, you can't go wrong with a Corolla.
Sure.
It's got all the safety features, all the standard features that you'd come to enjoy. It's a great daily driver.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of upgrades.
Exactly, there are a lot of upgrades that you can add. If you're looking for something a little larger, a little more pep perhaps in the
if you need a V6
under the pedal.
Yeah.
You're looking for just a couple more creature comforts, then that's when you'd be looking towards the Camry.
So, best recommendation, come on into Toyota of Dartmouth. Take them both out for a test drive.
That's really what you need to do. You really need to come in, drive them both, and then decide for yourself which one works best for you. The rest will be easy.
I'm Tom Rotondo, manager of the Greco Collision Center. I've been with the Greco family for 20 years. There are several reasons why the Grecos created this beautiful state-of-the-art facility. They wanted to create a place to utilize all the latest technology that's used in repairing today's vehicles. They also wanted a state-of-the-art environment for our skilled technicians, but mostly it's for our customers to ensure every vehicle is repaired properly in a timely manner and given great customer service. If you're ever involved in an accident, this is where our process starts. In our reception area, we'll take care of all your insurance needs. We'll take care of your rental. We'll answer any questions that you may have to rest assured to keep your mind at ease. We have a written guarantee. We will stand behind the repairs for as long as you own and lease your vehicle. Once we get your vehicle, we start our repair process, and that starts in our blueprint room. We have technicians in there that will actually take your car apart, look for any existing damage, visible and non-visible. And at that point there, we'll be able to write our accurate appraisal so that we can make sure that we cover all the damages that is consistent within the accident. Then from there, we'll go into our actual repair process. If your vehicle, for any reason, has any type of structural damage, we have the facility to take care of that and put it back to factory specifications. Our paint facility is a state-of-the-art facility. We have spent a lot of money to get the best quality of equipment, product. We use PPG to refinish your vehicle, and it's a state-of-the-art quality waterborne paint. Once that PPG process is done, we go into our assembly. The assembly of your vehicle is almost ready for you for delivery. Finally, your vehicle is completed, and this is the last stage. It's another set of eyes. It's our quality control center. We want to make sure that the vehicle is completed to your satisfaction. The reason why the Grecos spent so much time, energy, and money in such a beautiful facility is because technology today warrants it. My technicians are all certified. I give them the room they need to perform the repairs that it's going to take to put your vehicle back on the road 100%.
Well, we're wrapping up today's show on Auto Show TV. I hope we piqued your interest a little bit about the Ford F-150. There's certainly a lot to choose from here at Tasker Ford in Seekonk, as well as at the flagship in Cranston. You get a great deal, come down to Tasker Ford, either location. I'm John Coletto. Be safe this holiday season. Watch out on the roadways. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. And of course, watch out for reindeer.
This has been Auto Show TV, produced in cooperation with AutoIntelligence. Thanks to our participating dealers and sponsors. This has been Auto Show TV.